What's going on, beautiful people? Back with another video going over the reason why some people make a lot of money in e-commerce and some people don't. Now, the obvious answer to that is the working capital, the funds that you have to purchase inventory. And I'm going to show you how much this actually affects the stores. Right now, we're looking at a brand new store that we've been working on. This store started in July. As you can see, it didn't do anything special in July, $1,300 in sales, whoop-de-doo. As you can see, the second month in August, we did $13,000, almost $14,000 in sales. Let's look at the profit. So this is the spreadsheet that we keep track of the sales. As you can see, I highlighted all the profit for the month of August. And right here, the sum is $3,400, making this store about a 45% cash on cash return. If you look at sales returns, about 24%, but cash on cash is really all that matters. Now, the store looks like it's starting off great, and it is. Second month selling over $3,000 a month in profit. Let's look at another store. Now, this store is actually a little bit older. It was a slower store to start. Every store reacts different and has completely different products. This store started in May, $600 in sales. June, $1,800, nothing impressive. July, $1,400. Took us a while to get it right. Once we did, bam, $17,000 so far in the month of August. The month's not even over yet. Let's look at the profit. So the sales tracker is reporting $2,800 in monthly profit. So it's a little bit lower of profit margin than the previous store. The main difference here, even though this second store is a little bit slower, it's actually going to make a lot more money for the client versus the first store. See, the problem with the first store is that client's already out of money, and that's because it's for safety of Amazon, for any returns, chargebacks, and things like that. That's why they hold your funds for 2 weeks. Regarding that first store I showed you, which did a lot more profit, the client is out of funds to keep purchasing more products until he receives capital from Amazon. Whereas this second store I'm showing you did $2,800 in this month, is able to buy more and more inventory. So guess what? Those hot selling products on the previous store is going to have to get transferred over to a different store. The reason is we can't control what suppliers do. We can't control and tell them, hold this inventory for us until we get paid. No, supplier wants to make money. They will go ahead and sell it to somebody else unless we pick it up. So we picked it up and put it on this store. So this store is going to go from making $2,000 to $3,000 in monthly profit to about $5,000 to $6,000 in profit, simply because they have more money. See, the number one thing we tell clients, your number one responsibility is to gain as much capital as possible. Now, this client that we're talking about that ran out of funds, we are giving them a solution. We are putting this client through rounds of funding so we can get more capital in the client's hands to be able to purchase more and more profitable products. As you can see, every single store will scale, but some will outperform them. Some stores will have a slower start, will have a much faster ramp up. Some stores will ramp up really quick, but then run out of funds. Keep in mind, if you're a client of Enopoly or looking to get into Enopoly, please make sure you do your number one job as a client and get as much capital as possible for your working capital.